except I'm getting +4 temp HP every turn.
This place wasn't built for the living. Looks like someone wanted to bury their secret.
This
Read.
book is far lighter than it should be with such a massive lock.
Let's go strength. Use my Dwargar enlarge. Apart from no looting, no jumping, no leveling, no backtracking, no other core gameplay mechanic would be interesting to make a run out of. No talking. Maybe.
As the lock, what was once script is now an obliterated scrawl. I have a sense
Rolled
these
good.
God, the entire
Cool. 15 XP and then 20 for Gale. That part doesn't matter. Got the inspo, which is what we were here for. Oh, Ray of Enfeeblement Scroll. Yeah, that is money. Cool. It doesn't add the book to my inventory, but still take that. John's Silence.
Just what I need.
Silence of the Johns.
Go ahead. I'm listening. I question. Oh,
I'd also get the Shadowheart inspo, because I'm already at 4. I only needed 1 Rona, so it was immaterial. John, you're unable to speak. Now we unprep Thunderwave for enhance ability.
Come on, open up.
Nice. Actually, a very big deal succeeded that. That is Ring of Exalted Marrow, which we can do some cool stuff with, but now I am not particularly attached to this chest. I can put it down, and I don't really mind. So we're going to have Will hold all 3 of the chests we're bringing to Merkel. This chest is maybe too small. I maybe need to see if I can get a better candidate. Probably go back to Balthazar. Alright, now we're going to shop with Dareth to get mats for more
I should get a mask.
healing.
I greet you, friend of the dark.
Melum. If I don't buy the reverb boots now, I'm never getting them. What are my boots options in Act 3? Not Helldusk. Not Psionic Movement. Persistence doesn't really do much for me because I can already cast Freedom of Movement and Longstrider. Yeah. These might be worth the expense.
Welcome back. I do enjoy
A mage armor by any chance? You have a ward thing, though.
Collection is to your liking.
I forgot to get Nightsinger's favor first. Yeah, I need this remove curse. As much as I hate, I do need it. Oh, fuck, that could be a big problem.
very
We'll see. Honestly, things are going well. Thanks.
You come across a noble stock.
Does he eat the noble stock? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That's my
Gods know I
everything is fucked backup option. Eating the noble stock. That Radiant Resist is what we're going to be using for Merkel. Invis for Scratch, backup Invis. Let's get stuff for Flight. Stuff for Potion Crafting. More stuff for Potion Crafting. Oh, this battle axe. Not using javelins. Sell those. How many more heals do I think I'll need? A Spore Grenade. Maybe I have Scratch make a perma haste cloud for me. 5 Flight Potions. Invis for getting summons in position better? Don't think so. Still not nearly enough Vigilance. I need 1 for Scratch. And then 1 for me for Monks. Well, I suppose at that point I could maybe respec out of Mobile and into Alert. Need to make sure I leave myself money for that. Which I'm getting dangerously close to not having. Infernal Robe is my current only access to Fire Shield. I don't want to give that up, especially before the Monks fight. Sell the Warhammer. Just a teensy looting. So much spending.
Might as well go myself.
Okay, we're gonna get Bliss Spores now. Something resembling a decent stockpile of healing potions now. Trying to Act 2 finale tonight? I shouldn't, but yeah. Yeah, I am. We're only 10 hours deep, Tinny.
It greets you with a harrow.
Yeah, can't bring Nir's head. So that's a Dirgeon's Bone available, a little bit of XP loss. But that was for an extra tadpole. I don't regret it. This is now open. Now, what are you doing? That's not yours. Go fetch? No, please don't fetch that, actually. I did not know that that Rothe plays fetch. That's actually adorable, but... So I can't pick up Shadow Memento Berenson. But your earlier setup of getting the Morning Frost pieces here... It gets crafted in his inventory. It was all for nothing. Well, now we know. That's so tragic. That's so upsetting.
That old idiot.
I'm so upset. That's so dumb. Okay. Now, doing Glut's Uprising with him would yield me a quest reward, but only if I was able to do the Near's Head thing, which I'm not. You should have clicked combine one of the ones on the ground. I'm thinking that that might be it. Shame on you. Yeah. I'll leave that to someone else to test, but yeah.
The fanfare is sung. The rot is cleansed.
Still enlarged as a Spore Servant? One. Able to get Cole's axe. Do you have anything else on? Bro just doesn't even have armor on? He's just him? Crazy. So you're camping your companions.
I have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it.
You consider your kid.
There may be no spot or protect
It's delicate.
your
Big. 5,000 kilos. Medium-sized. 5,000 kilos. I produce flame this absolute unit? Or is it time to slay? crit too. Not the most damage you guys have seen Produce Flame ever do. It is for me. Was that a max roll? No. No, it wasn't. Almost as big as yo mama, got him. Mushroom weighs more than muscle. Is Produce Flame secretly good?
Don't waste a step.
No, it's trash. Oh. Well, that's my bad. Way too heavy to shove.
Usurper is dead. So much for certain blood.
Or like circle butt even. Huh? What do you have on you? Maybe I can get another haste 4 grenade out of this. Possibly. Any of these guys have haste 4s.
Don't want to draw any attention.
You. One more.
Have a look.
You. Beautiful. Just a little corpse desecration for alchemy.
Out of sight, out of mind. Better be cautious. Can't risk being
Make sure to crit the corpse. The part's important, I guess. Cool. Now we go get Brenna.
Another step forward. I have something to ask.
This vessel,
Brenda gives herself advantage on wisdom.
Mine's never quiet.
Two universal res. It's 2 vigilance. 4 vigilance. 2 bloodlust. 4 blight. 4 greater healing. 2 healing. 2 speed pots. No cat oil kind of run. No cat oil. I think I might already have 1 cat oil on me. Okay. 6 haste spore grenades.
No one back home will ever believe
This
this.
vessel
Yeah,
is
but I heard
at thy
Brenner.
disposal.
That Brenna.
Do what thou wilt.
Okay, now I need to go... Do I go for Night Singer's Favor first or Shar Int first? I think I'd go for Shar Int first. We'll go for Shar Int, and then use that to go for Night Singer's Favor. Then we go kill Esther. Then we go kill Glomp the Looter. We go kill Aaron. Then we go kill Lantarf. And the Pilgrim. Then we're locked in. Maybe I'm hungry, that's why I heard Brenner. Have you eaten? I know, coming from me, but I don't matter. Have you eaten? I never long started myself, did I?
Let's get going. Should mind my step. I'll give it a shot.
Excuse me, sir. I don't. You're dodging this, ma'am. I do have int save proficiency. That's quite nice for this.
Do you accept Shah's test of your intellect?
Sure. Sure.
You feel a
Roll a 1 and then a 33. Yeah. Troll roll, yeah.
Do you think yourself wise enough to be granted Shah's blessing? Oh,
Quag roll bad. Gale, I need you.
What's on your mind?
an altar to Shah.
So I can't pick those up. I could drink that from the ground. So we'll keep that in mind.
I need a moment for the two of us.
What's on your mind? Oh.
Okay, what's next? Night Singer's Favor.
No time to rest.
Major, probably dumb question. Is there an equip option in looting? Yes. But not allowed to do that. But yes, there is.
They would die for you.
I give myself an advantage here. I should.
A ple-
There's my necrotic resistance. Or second level spell slot. Gonna region travel here. Now we're gonna go kill Esther, but first I want to check and maybe I try to purchase perioptic wound closure. Yeah, I think so. There's too many situations where it could be useful, especially later on.
I want to have a word.
I trust that an early payment has ensured swift action.
She has a
What
glow
news of
blue
the Githyanki?
vigilance. Do I need more? I have 5. More is nice. We'll see if I can afford it. Maybe need to consider fire resistance as well. I can just barely afford this. Ugh. Keep 9 gold to my name. Thought about baneful striking, but no. Scorching Ray access, which I like the idea of. This is momentum access, but I'll be able to use Scaleritas Hat in Act 3. Alright, buy money. Stipulations of looting, exclamation mark rules. I have a rules command. You can see all the things that I can't do there. Now the equip thing you mentioned is not in there, because I didn't think to put that in there, but that's included. Okay, bye. Your gold amount makes me wish I could spot you a few thousand for my monk's got 100k now. I appreciate the thought. Suggest killing her, maybe thought you made plans for her. Nope. If I give her the egg, I can't get it back because I can't loot it. Graceful Cloth is awesome, and I would want it, but it's way too expensive. It would have been an upgrade over Potent Robe. Kind of. Part of why I want Potent Robe is that temp HP cycling while I have this Charisma buff. But when I go back down to having only 13 Riz, Graceful Cloth would have been better, but I just can't afford it.
How you doing, pal? Looking for some odds and ends? I've scavenged all sorts.
Lop has a speed pot. It's a shame to leave a speed pot there. Okay, he had to remove curse too. Mage armor. I might have to... I guess I could try to sell Exterminator's Axe. First, let's go to Aaron.
It'll take a while for us, of course.
You have max attitude with him. Oh, he has a chain lightning scroll. I appreciate the thought, buddy, but a little out of my price range. You're a real one, though. To try to get my hands on a C Invis once we're in Act 3. The fire res that I bought from Esther was maybe I use that on the monks depending on my strategy. One of them has a lot of fire damage. I think he's okay. See, he succeeded the saving throw. That means he's fine. Make sure I didn't leave any druid survivors. Did kill that one. Cool. Wish I could take the dwarf meat with me, but I can't. I almost said dwarf wheat. That's definitely a brewery's favorite. Buy mage armor. Alright, glomp, buddy. It's been real. Let's give him a quick and painful death. Magic Club Thorn Whip with Potent Robe on.
Pave my path with corpses.
Yeah, I think he's okay.
Build my castle with bones.
Thinking I sell the Flawed Helldusk helmet. Because I do still want to try to buy a chest from Balthazar. I think. The advantage of selling to Dareth is that if I need to, I can buy back within reason in Act 3.
You come across a noble stock mushroom about, you give it here.
I get 185 gold out of this. Sell this longbow too. Let's Corpse gets teleported here. Forgot that. So I could. This risks getting that attitude with Dareth. That's a bit of a risk. I kind of want to kill these Myconids for a little bit of extra XP. I don't need it. I don't need it. That's greedy. I don't need it. I don't fucking need it. I don't need it. Alright, what else do we have left? I think that's everything. You could do it, though. I could. So now we go... Moonrise Towers. It's time for Lantarv to meet his end. Hermit Gape. I could knock out a Raj, but I'm not going to. I want to have negative attitude with her. All my spell slots.
I should speak up.
Her third playthrough actually finally found Darius shop in Act 3. I just felt happy. Darius got her husband killed early on after hearing her story. Sent a cat her way to brighten her life. Very kind of you. Yeah, I'm glad that's an option. Balin sucks and Dareth deserves to heal. I think he's okay.
Let's see.
He only took 193 bludgeoning damage. I don't want to risk Steel Claw aggroing, actually.
I'll strike you down.
Your act.
Now we region travel one more time to get Slayer back. And then when we come back, I will try to see if we can keep Shadowheart with the silence trick. I'm pessimistic, but we'll see. Oh, these NPCs being stored here might make it hard to aim a silence bubble. Snoozing the ad break for 5 minutes. This means it'll probably pop up during the Balthazar fight, so sorry in advance, but...
How much further can I go?
Alright, it'll hopefully be fine.
Glad to have an ally.
Lady of Sorrows, guide us. Did you want something? Or... This must be where initiates undertook their final preparations. The end is near. This must be the last step. Good. We're not ready yet. We must find that spear. Good.
Well.
I wonder what the next move is. No time to waste.
What happens if I'm silenced but she's not?
What's going on?
We're not ready yet. We must. Good.
What happens if she's silenced and I'm not?
Splitting up ever again.
Deal.
Let's get on with it.
We are in agreement.
Looking ahead.
We're not ready yet. We must. Good.
Well, Shadowheart will be leaving the party.
Have to keep going.
Lady of Sorrows, guide
Do you open
us.
the path to the spear?
Did you want
Yes.
something?
Do you have thoughts? Shadowheart be like, we must loot against loot. He's like, no. Try being the Slayer. I don't know how that'll go around here, and also I don't want to put the Slayer on cooldown yet. I could try wild shaping.
How are you holding up? Perfectly fine. The accommodation leaves much to be desired. For now.
It could be a lot worse, Roland.
We're not ready yet. We must. Good.
It even drops the wild shape. I was unable to move. So what was the question about opening the path to the spear? Is that going anywhere? Or was that just the whole question? Because, duh. Solving the sharp puzzle. What if she's wild-shaped? I don't have the money to make that happen. I'll walk her right up to the spear, but I'm not picking it up. Now, this is not a progression blocker. I can just continue the game without Shadowheart, but, like, it's a bummer.
Countless initiates walked these halls once, seeking to become dark justiciars.
Did you use Dolly Bell? I don't have Dolly
I will
Bell.
follow in their path. I will succeed.
Remember, I wasn't able to get that. Bit right? Yeah. Whole question if the spear was grabbable. Yes, the spear is lootable. Polymorph scroll. I have the spell. I could prepare the spell. She would have to fail. This book is fragile.
What can silence the night song?
Spell-wise.
What's inside?
Legit useful stuff.
May the darkness protect you.
I don't want to waste spell slots.
There is work to do.
Try incapacitating her. Then she might not be able to come in. Like, in a looting run, I could try having her be temporarily dead and put her in my inventory. And then revive her inside the Shadowfell, but that'd be picking up her corpse.
Let's move. Very well.
She didn't even come with me.
Keep it together. I'll give it a shot.
Must gather.
Yeah, Shark, come here. Also, she said the classic line, you must gather your party before venturing forth. A classic BG reference. Alright. I tried, man.
May the darkness protect you. If you're sure.
Try clicking the pool as her. We need to go back.
Something's on my mind.
I could try clicking the
Shaw's
pool as
blessings
her.
upon you. Oh. What am I to do? We're not ready yet. We must. Good. We're not ready yet. Good.
There's gotta be a way. Pillar and Withers fart locker her. No, the game will. If you enter without her, the game will remove her from the party even while she's dead. Her corpse will be placed when you're leaving the Grand Mausoleum. Her corpse will be there, the spot where she would confront you. If she was dead and I throw canceled, like if I go in here while doing the throw cancel, problem is I've not practiced that, and also I don't have a Revivify scroll, so I would have to go buy one, and I'm pretty sure I sold them all to Lantarv, who's dead.
We talk about that later, Ronan. Of course. Take all the time you need.
Alright, well, no, that's that.
Lady of Sorrows, guide us. I suppose.
Bye, chart.
As you said, curls.
That's that.
This individual doesn't seem particularly fond of you. Perhaps a gift.
No. I don't really want a gift. Thank you, though.
Light on my feet.
So not having any 4th level spell slots means no Ice Storm or Necromite clear out. A little annoying. Have a good one, Hollow. We'll clip reverb boost for this.
I don't need any attention right now.
Unkind. I could never be my master.
Also means I don't have a spell slot for Wall of Fire here. Let's plan out spell slot usage for Etheric and stuff. I'm already down a Wild Shape charge. Lobsaurus is only one, though. Okay. It's fine. Update has an issue. Oh, what's happening, Adria? How do I want to go about this? Is shovel in here? Up high left shovel with the Gauntlet of Shar. Okay.
Don't want to draw any attention. Don't waste a step.
Nothing.
Breathe quiet. Move with care.
Come on, Balthy. Didn't really want to beat him in initiative, but it's okay.
Softer than a whisper.
Journal updated the Chosen of Shar. Under the Grove, Midnight House under dead. Quest game still think the fight hasn't occurred. Trigger the Tieflings talk about the camp party. It's Minthara. That wouldn't help. I mean, maybe countermanting Minthara so you could kill her again might help. Are Asherak and or Zevlor around? Zevlor preferably. If Zevlor is dead, Asherak. If Asherak is dead, Saris. They're both dead too. If they're both dead, then Saris should be there. Switching to hand crossbows here, so I have the option to offhand shot, main action hide. Not particularly potent. More than nothing. Saris didn't spawn, doesn't exist. I can't say I've had that one happen personally. Four damage. Great start. Should have wasted the spell slots on fucking polymorph. That is something I want to sign out for future runs. Getting Shart in here. Can I get away with using a 5th level spell slot? Doesn't matter if I can. I'll do it anyway. I don't know how you stay confident in this fight, 'cause it's an easy fight. The big guys can't jump up here, the little guys can, but they have 20 HP. And Balthazar can't use Cloud Kill on me. His Ray of Sickness can't kill me, even if he hits me 2 turns in a row. There's no danger. It's just clearing it efficiently. I could maybe justify a void bulb here. Check this out, they can see me. Bone Chill, which if it had hit me, would have done up to 32 divided by 2. So up to 16 damage. These little guys can get to me, which they know. That's why they're running over here to try to jump. But a lot of them are stupid enough to go into the wall of fire. This fight's entirely optional too. It is. You can deal with Balthazar early, or you can break the dialogue and events here in a way where you just leave Balthazar in here forever without fighting him. But I'm doing this for the XP. These big guys, they can't get up here. For whatever reason, they can't jump far enough. The mages in the back have blindness and Ray of Frost. So they will try to blind me and then hit me. But they don't really have HP.
On my way.
I'm gonna back up. Let's actually re-equip the Bow of Awareness. I want something with a little more range. Out of Balthazar's targeting range. Out of your targeting range. Maybe another void bulb soon. Do like the idea of that. There's a healing zone here, but like the question is if I care. I don't think I do. That's why. They just run into the fire. I'll jump here. Let's Thorn Whip you into the chasm. Don't care if that hits me. 6 damage. Did effective 2 because Potent Rope is giving me 4 temp HP every turn. Four more Void Bulbs. Justifiable. One over there saved. Good for you. Sure. 7, rolled a bit better that time, but that. Missed Glide, mentioned recently, waiting a bit before visiting the Dank Crypt and Act 1 for the increased exploration XP. Forgot to pay attention to the level at the time. I'll usually wait before going there. I usually do that at level 10. Because hitting level 11 before the Apostle of Merkle fight is a pretty big power spike for a lot of builds. And before that, you don't really gain all that much from going into that crypt. There's not a lot of money there, there's not a lot of XP there, so you may as well let it cook for as long as possible to get the most monetary, or, you know, the most XP value out of it. So that's just raw numbers game. corpse rose to do an extraction here. Get speak with that going, but no point really. And I can't loot. Can't reverse pickpocket things into people's inventories, or else I would put some stuff on Aelin. I could give her a long strider. That's helpful, I guess. Yeah, freedom of movement, but you can long strider neutrals.
And that is when this immortal will visit you, Sharon. That is when. Run along now! Up, open this cage. Yeah, up. It is you. Are you ready?
Okay. You get 11 before Merkel. You could have 12 before Merkel if you wanted to. That's something to do all the time, but doing duo auto challenge runs never been over 10. Yeah, you can hit 11 with some pretty strict optimization. You can hit level 12 with some very selectively applied game knowledge. What are you doing, Mr. Produce Man? XP scales your level, just certain level brackets or whatever. Exploration XP is your party's level averaged, rounded down, is what affects it. So in solo, it's just your character's level. Moonlight Glaive, which I can sell. Yeah, we are 34 XP off of level 11 right now. Alright, Shadowheart. Say your
finally
piece.
showed yourself. I thought you might try and avoid me. I had a choice.
I was trying.
I can no longer suffer your company. Be grateful.
We can fix this.
You would be wise to forget.
Alright. Hey, I got a backpack out of that, though. That's cool. Oh, hang on. Shovel is still in the Gauntlet of Shar. Still going? Yeah, I shouldn't be, but I am. Alright, I've already killed everyone at Moonrise. We can just stroll in. Jaheira's here.
Very well.
As long as we hold. You're close now.
Consider yourself persuaded.
The work is never done.
Alright, now Jaheira. Gonna have her cast protection from evil and good on me. I'm gonna take her stuff. About to attack Ketherick? Yeah. This isn't necessary. She'll get more stuff. Oh yeah, I sold her Alson's clothes. Forgot I did that. You know what? That's fine. That took enough.
Such a headache.
At least you won't have to worry about camp supplies soon. Yeah. Now, trying to go into the prison will cause Jahira to go back and hang out in the throne room, but she's still concentrating. Because last light fell, there's no Harpers or Flaming Fists here. I can actually start the fight from here. Just a much more favorable position.
All right. What now? Out of sight, out of mind.
Quite a push angle. Did my game crash? It says OBS is not responding. From that. Okay. Yeah, my game didn't like that. Last save. Saving now. Yeah. The trick of this fight, down here everyone is always empty. It's here if Aelin was freed. That's the only thing it's tied to. Have Shovel do some distraction. This is an okay spot for a speed pot, I think.
Breathe deep and move.
Because if I can get another one of these off the board... Yeah. Oh baby, a triple? Cool. Main threat's dead. Could go Slayer. I might take a lot of hits doing that. Insect Plague. I'll be lethargic next turn. Pop a Blade Potion. Let's go here. Lightning Bolt looks good. fly into the cell. But I can make a lot of distance here. Even get some high ground. Like that idea. Want them into the insect plagues so they die immediately? I appreciate that. And just end your turn in there? I appreciate that too. Where my friends come from? This fight is down here if you free Aelin and you go in the prison in Moonrise during the assault. Why I took the high ground. Also part of why I popped flight. Don't want to waste Slayer yet. A lot of people don't know about this fight. It's kind of surprising. Yeah, it surprises me too. I guess, like, logically, you wouldn't feel the need to go into the prison during the assault. But it is interesting to me that it isn't something people just kind of do while clicking on everything. It's like, I want to click on everything. Can I get both of you in this? Yes. And a fine path, huh? Oh, look at that, you found a path. How do you have a line? Awkward. Concentrated blast, but that was more stylish. Alright, we hit level 11, killing the first enemy in that fight. Let's assign that now. If you come here after defeating Ketheric, somehow the Fist will have won? That's crazy. Alright, Hero's Feast. This is the spell. This is the reason why we wanted level 11. Extra max HP when not wild-shaped or in Slayer form. Advantage on wisdom saves, immunity to poison, disease, and fear. This applies on all kinds of fear. Works on Merkel, works on Orin. Just works. Wall of Thorns is pretty cool too, but I don't think I'll be using that. Also, we can now upcast Conjure Elemental to have a Myrmidon. Just something I might consider doing. I have one 6th level spell slot. I have 6 natural recovery charges, so I can cast a 6th level spell. I can natural recovery to cast another one. Then I can drink the long rest potion over at the waning moon. and repeat that process 2 more times, then I could use the pod and the Mind Flayer colony to repeat that process 2 more times. This is what I wanted.
Let's see what this does.
So, in terms of total summons I could have, what kind of Myrmidon do I want? Air makes a lot of sense for Raging Vortex. Really good for Necromite control. And possible 2-turn stun. Water for Explosive Icicle is fantastic. Definitely not fire. Earth does pretty good damage, but unlike the Moon Druid form, it doesn't have the 3 attacks. And, of course, no Tavern Brawler. So I think Air Myrmidon will be the play. I was on the fence, but maybe I do summon it now.
Come what may, we'll be the tempest that blows clear this accursed place.
One thing to know is I don't have my 4th level spell slots right now to get several of my summons going. So I don't think I get the full summon army going right now. I think that is what I'll do after using the long rest potion. And then... yeah, so order of events would be I summon the Myrmidon now. Swap out Shovel for Scratch. Then I would go drink the long rest potion in the Waning Moon. And then I wouldn't benefit from natural recovery. Let me think this through. I could use natural recovery now. Then I wouldn't be able to do the immediate Hero's Feast. Using those polymorphs really fucked me in terms of what I can do here for my prep. That is 100% my fault. I can do just Hero's Feast now. Myrmidon Hero's Feast. Hold off on the other summons. Let's do that. The problem with summoning Scratch now is he would get pulled into the fight. Shovel really isn't helping. Let's go all the way out here. Dismiss Shovel. Water Elemental. Let's get an Air Myrmidon. Oh, I can restore 5th level with this. Okay. So this works out. Because I can't Hero's Feast yet, but I still have Jaheira doing protection from evil and good on me, so that's fine. Still immune to Frighten. Do natural recovery 4. To get the Dryad going. Dryad to get the Woodwode going.
Still breathing, despite everything.
I don't need spell slots for my plan with Ketheric, if you're confused what the course of action is. We don't get Scratch out yet. I'll heal. I'm gonna leave these two here. Summon army. Yeah, it's part of my Necromite control plan. Did I budget for an elixir for you? Not really, but Runic Crafts gave me some options.
Is that blood?
Getting Myrmidon weapons is on the table now, too.
Moving ahead.
Which, I like. Plan for Ketheric is... we do the persuasion check. Then I'm going to wild shape into Dino. I'm gonna spit on him. We're gonna spit on that thing. This will cost me 2 actions. So I'll need to haste on the first turn. Yeah, Jeff. We're gonna guidance. Fly. Dash. 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 Quick heals. Disengage. Persuasion. Melodia wanted more for you. Rolled good. Rolled very good. It's too late for you. I can help you if you let me. Wait, he surrendered. Aelin's still having Longstride is cool. So yeah, Woodwoad and Dryad still got put into the combat, but they're far enough that it shouldn't affect anything. Air Myrmidon can fly. Get immune to prone.
Survival is all that matters.
We pop a speed potion. Get a wild shape. I'm not a moon druid, so it's not a main action. This is why I needed the speed potion. Saved. He has to roll very low. My spell save DC isn't too high. It's fine though. Am I willing to let Myrmidon tank for this? Ketheric doesn't have an opportunity attack. Let's actually get you up here. Alright, come on, Aelin. If I come on Aelin, I did actually specifically mean get hit and soak up smites. But, okay. Sounds like she hit him and got knocked prone. Shield bash? Yep. Ah, she crit him. Holy. Okay, he took more damage than I wanted him to. I didn't want Ketheric to phase this quickly. I need to spit on him.
Death won't take me out.
Oh, well, that was fast.
Tentacle was colossal. How can such a thing be possible?
Okay.
That thing came from below. We need to find out where it took Ketheric.
Okay, so Ketheric will, as long as I don't make him wet later on, he'll have 5 less AC because of the spit. Am I close enough to the summons for them to get put in here? I'm not. Oh, there's this 4th level elixir on the ground. So how do I get 6th level? It'd be the pod and the long rest potion. Right, okay. So... if I drink... this, then that'll give me a spell slot to get Conjure Minor Elemental going. How many Vigilance Elixirs do I have? Enough. Why is this stealing? Oh, because these are owned by Shadowheart. And she's not a party member anymore. Is that a pizza? Yes.
Alright, time to skulk about. If not over.
Don't step into the holy fire. At least not much. Aelin really just sprayed all over the place, huh? She's real for that. Quagsire my favorite Pokemon? It's not. It's not where the name comes from, but I happen to like Pokemon, and Quagsire is a Pokemon, so it just kind of worked out nicely. Scratch. Launch methods. Could do the shadow from the lantern too, but I'm going to be going into Slayer form, so it won't actually stay.
Let's have a look.
We drink this. Take advantage of the elixir while we still have the benefit, and I guess I would want to give Air Mermaid and freedom of movement. Now we wait to pop Heroes Feasts until we have us, who we should have. Long Strider, everyone. I'm gonna manually control Scratch so he doesn't go into the holy fire.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Scratch. He smelled something. He's trying to go to the dig spot under the bridge.
Not as bad as it could have.
You're a good boy, but like, come on,
Many
Scratch.
died today. How many?
Oh. Oh.
Can't give up now. Have I been this way before?
Can we get the mud methods? The spell conjure minor elemental. You can choose a bunch of different kinds. You can choose fire, you can choose ice, you can choose earth. I'm choosing mud methods specifically because they do bludgeoning damage, and necromites are vulnerable to bludgeoning damage. They're going to be helping to control my... Oh, I left a method behind, didn't I? Stack summons. As you can see, I have a bunch of them. So, yes. Not of the same kind, but from different spells, yeah. Let's see all the summons I got over here. I got a few. Dryad also outside still. Yeah, I see it. Thank you. You should be on our way now. They have no duration in this game. There are some summons that have a duration, but these don't.
Time to press ahead.
Crash, are you here? You are. Okay. I do need one more thing. I need a will.
I need a quick word.
Well met. That
Will's gonna come with me. Not for combats, but for story. Here he has the chests. Does can I carry those, or is that too much? That's too much. Yeah, that'll have to wait.
The hole yawns back at.
I wager that devil I meant to rescue somewhere near.
We will not be rescuing Zevlor.
Tread carefully. We are very close to the source
Sorry.
of the Absolute now. That telepathic storm has become a tempest.
Let's see.
There's way too much
Blind
risk
players and
for that fight.
civilians, side by side. This must be where they infect and transform those they kidnap. Brine pools, but empty of tadpoles.
Is that Miss Orange?
Unusual.
Now, why should I go letting my favorite pet off his leash?
Yeah, we'll Eagle Splendor here.
The controls are open to your tadpole's commands.
Smash?
To your authority.
You did your ignorant thing.
Ah.
It's always the terms
Still an
and
option. Cool.
conditions that get you.
Just gotta do it all up front.
Another.
Cool, Infernal Rapier for Will.
Oh.
By Will, I mean me. Got put in my inventory anyway. We love to see it. Alright, how's wisdom affecting Will and me? Advantage on perception.
There's a parasite
I got it. Cool.
nearby. You should take a closer look.
Sharp as ever. Heading out. They won't see me coming.
Tadpole. Ability drain. Finally.
Breathe deep and move.
Why do you think you wouldn't get the reward? She approached you without him departing Act 2? Because I failed the perception check to convince Mizora to let Will out of the pact at the start of the act. And I was unsure how this conversation would go if you didn't have that conversation earlier. But it turns out you can just have both conversations here. So it worked out. Infernal Rapier is a +2 weapon. We can attack off of our casting stat, which is irrelevant since we have good strength anyway. But it is a way to summon a Cambion. I'll likely be making use of an Act 3. Likely.
If there are other, the device is open to your test.
Sorry, that fight's way too risky. I don't realistically need to kill these intellect devourers. It's the room with the Merkelites. I don't need to go in here either. Since I'm already 11, I can be choosy with my fights. Sure, it's XP towards 12, but I'm not going to struggle for that. We are going to do that room. I'll probably leave my summons behind. That's still the... Where's the room I'm looking for? Still getting lost in the Mind Flayer colony. Over 4,000 hours in. 11 and Act 2 is wild. You can optimize XP to a pretty crazy extent. Even without the zombie farming I was doing. You could be 11 here.
They wish to repurpose all.
Something's on my mind.
No, you could take advantage of its fun.
Bad kitty. Sings wrong song. Must fix.
Oh, good.
You kept.
Okay, I can summon us now. Okay, now we have all the summons I'll be using for the Merkle fight. Not gonna switch to having the Campion because it'll go away as soon as the Rapier's unequipped. And if I turn into the Slayer, the Rapier's unequipped. We will go with this, though, as my equip slot.
The moment comes. The absolute knows.
Alright, everyone has Longstrider. Now we Heroes Feast. Thoroughly Stuffed, which is 12 extra HP, immunity to Frighten, Disease, Poison, and advantage on Wisdom saves. So I don't need to wear Amulet of the Harpers anymore. On pair after Wound Closure. I wish I still had Minor Illusion for this, but I can still make this work. We will do Lathander here. Lathander, Stormy Clamor. I have freedom of movement. want Githzerai Mind Barrier. I can't actually get Githzerai Mind Barrier. I can't get Resonance Stone either. Looting. I didn't think about that at all. Not interested in what kind of elixirs the chest has. Not at the moment.
We will take the city. Every soul made true.
So I don't need to do this room. Because if I can't get Githzerai Mind Barrier or Resonance Stone... The Resonance Stone means I'm significantly less jazzed for Shadow Blade. That's a bummer. Well, I don't need to do this room at all. Just XP. It's not needed right now. Go back to this. And that. Come on, friends. Need to keep throwing the Githzerai Brain. I guess I could. But it's just advantage on int saves. I don't care. Not fighting mind players ever. The final stretch. And even then, I'm not really gonna let them do what they want to do, you know? But yeah, I could just throw it across the gap and drag it. Provided it's not fragile, and I don't think it is. I do actually need to navigate Will.
Keeping pace.
Nautiloids, a whole bloody fleet of them. They must have shipped thousands of true souls through here.
Alright, now I switch back to Vigilance. I don't really have the resources to give my summons elixirs that'll make them super relevant. Scratch needs one, though.
I can do better. I must.
Spider Egg Sac. I thought about using that. I'll save that for a different fight. Right, Will, you're gonna hold some stuff for me. So that I can hopefully carry these chests uninhibited. Get the garbage pike. Don't need the Hollow's loot or the spider's lyre. I accidentally equipped some shoes, but it doesn't matter. Yeah, no longer encumbered. Well, that too, actually, will.
Never wanted the easy path.
What are my preparations before hitting this pod? Freedom of movement. A few more targets. Dryad has a freedom of movement aura already. We'll get us, Scratch, Woodwode. The Mephits can fly. Look at all these chickens. Was unsold clothes. Yeah, I started clothing people again. Probably why I'm out of money. Almost. Take a look at my spells, see if there's anything else to be done. Not really. Protection from poison doesn't serve any effective purpose here. Got everything else I need. There is a case for having Healing Word prepped. Over Create Water. Over Enhanceability, even. I don't really have to care if I don't succeed the checks with Ketheric, which, unlikely. Extremely unlikely. I have +8 Persuasion. I don't want to pop Halfling Luck for advantage. +8 and then Bliss Wars for +1d6. Yeah, I won't plan around that. And the Spider Egg pouch to camp. Alright, yeah, this will be the loadout. How many Invis potions do I have? Can't expend any right now. Need one for Scratch, and then one potentially to get another summon in position, or as an emergency option for me. Hey, we're Blackthorn. 10 con is crazy to me. There's other ways to have HP. See, I have 70 HP with only 10 con. And I'm going to be in Slayer form, which has a fixed 153 HP. So my con doesn't do anything. Everybody make sure you're actually on the elevator.
Is anyone else's tadpole squirming around more than usual?
It senses something, doesn't it? I'll keep my guard up.
Okay. So coming up on hour 12. Final boss of Act 2.
No longer. We've found it.
Oh yeah, I didn't install any Gortash mods.
Now. And
Woke on, thank you. We're not going to skip the Merkle scene, of course, because best cutscene in the game. Oh yeah, Isabel's here. Isabel's here? How is Isabel here? Huh? Okay. I can't take the tadpole, but... The way I killed Isabel, Marcus was not around, nor were the winged horrors around to, like, grab her corpse. We didn't get that cutscene, so I didn't think Isabel would pop up here, but... Will, do you have the means for self-deletion right now? Need you to do yourself in real quick here, buddy. works well. It probably thinks he never died. Makes sense. I'm gonna drink half-orc elixir. Will succeed at his death saves, so he'll just be there until Call of the Damned kills him.
These boots have seen everything.
There we go.
Better be cautious. Out of sight, out of mind.
Fuck, thank you. Corrosive spit over here.
There you are. Perhaps you hope to learn your place.
What is my place? Nice job showing up the cutscene, Will.
And then I will raise you as my servant.
Roll good. Alright, best cutscene in the game.
Repent? Would that even be possible?
Let's fight tonight? Sure am.
Perhaps. No. There is no repentance. No release. My debt can never be repaid. He is here. He is watching.
Yeah, sorry, flashback.
He is listening. He is. You dare end one who belongs to me. I am the smile of the world.
He's so fucking cool. Quality cinema voice acting here, yeah. So cool. Oh yeah, Will, you're helping. Oh my, the Dryad staff was in the cutscene. Okay. All right. Isabel was not something I accounted for. Aelin not have Long Strider anymore? Lame. Yeah, she just straight up lost Long Strider. Okay.
Never a dull moment. They're dying for me.
Need scratch there. Good boy. Good fucking boy. Oh, he's the goodest boy.
Behold the dance of death.
You dog, you see the bone, he must chomp.
Come on, can't stay idle.
That Mind Flayer has to go. I have a couple turns to do it, but it has to go. Air Myrmidon has its own invisibility. Very comfy. Raging Vortex is an action refresh. Should actually. The Haste Force. Still damage. Slightly disappointed with the outcome, but still damage. If I can get the Dryad in there to get spike growth, Aelin might walk into that. Snooze ads for 5 minutes. Depending on how long this fight takes, we might end up in an ad situation. I apologize in advance. We chose the Mud Mephits because they have bludgeoning damage attacks. Ranged bludgeoning damage attacks, even. Choosing to not engage with Isabel right now. Pair that up with threat and disadvantage. Yeah, that did the job. Cool. Alright, next method. Air Myrmidon's definitely my favorite. Stun and Invis. Yeah, it's really nice. Raging Vortex is also so good here. Alright, that one was significantly lower in the initiative. I like the Wood to get to the Mind Flare. I don't want to use all my jump potions on this, and I'm absolutely not using another Invis. Let's see how close you can get. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, boy, no sleep till Merkle, baby. Hey, RBF. Yeah, that's fine. Back Will's still succeeding his throws. He only had to roll 3. He'll die once Call of the Damned happens. If Call of the Damned happens, I suppose. Ooh, good hit. Good job, us. For the kill. Huge. Alright, the Mind Flayer, much like the Cazador fight in Chatterteeth, the Mind Flayer is by far the biggest threat in the Merkle fight. That being off the board's great. Arcos right here.
So much for peace.
Get the Dryad in and then we'll be good. Like, watch people absolutely crush stuff and picking up plans for big roadblocks in my challenge runs. I like treating this game like a puzzle. And you're doing the same thing. Spike growth underneath Raging Vortex. These Necromites are pretty much handled.
Still breathing.
You can pass your turn. Pass your turn. It kind of needs Scratch to go down. Don't have the bonus action on summon because I chose to jump. It's not necessarily a problem yet.
Another fight. Let's go.
Alright. Fly here. Now the chests. Put them at the top or the bottom? Let's try the bottom. Perfect. Alright, now that's also blocked. Now there's one way up. And I can position a spike growth here, if I so choose. Because I'm a land druid, I don't get hurt by my own spike growth. Could of course start getting damage in the Slayer form, but debating on if I want to get a concentration effect going. I want to solve the scratch problem too. I hate putting it that way, but now we're going to use the mace for the healing incense aura, which should keep going while I'm in Slayer form. Should, but we'll see. I'm gonna leave the Bone Chill zone. Position myself somewhere where I could get into the Haste Spore. This is so we get the Bless put on us when it triggers at the start of my next turn. And do the same thing with you.
Sometimes the only way out is through.
I get you and the Haste Spores try to bonk Isabel. Not unexpected. I don't really need to worry too much about getting damage on Isabel. They'll do it anyway, though. Unless she decides to weave everything. In a way she never does when players want her to do that. Position you over here to help slow down the intellect of ours. Hopefully so Aelin doesn't stand right there. Do her thing. Flew directly into the wall of fire. Crit smite though. Fucking 40 damage? Alright. More than I expected from her. Aelin gaming. Deal with Hatch. Yeah, let's provoke that. Perfectly fine. Amazing work, us. Unit frightened. Position here.
Nothing important is ever easy.
Got the 2-turn stun on Isabel. She's been completely neutralized as a threat. On the Intellect Devourer too. I'll take it. Get you back in the Healing Incense aura.
Stand in my way.
So you could move in Volleyakers if you have good strength. What if you were in that? I could Psionic Overload for extra damage for the Slayer. I don't think I'll be doing that. I don't have my Radiant Resist Elixir on yet, so we will play this carefully. But it's time. Still have Healing Incense going. Still do. Beautiful. Tempted to click let the slaughter begin, but don't really expect good results. Let's move this onto my bar. Use a little bit of movement. Put on here, get Sumptuous Bloodbath going. Now we slay. Right. The Dryad... Merkel's Call started already. Doing more damage than expected. Put a new spike growth down. Totally fine. Good job, Dryad. Good job, Myrmidon. Retargeting. I missed Aelin. Oh, I was kind of hoping it'd hit, but that's okay. Aelin's soaking things. Just me soaking with the muscle mommy, you know? Like that. Finish that one. I went at a dash because it was muddy. It's good. The crit's unfortunate. That secured the kill, but the mud method was never meant to survive. Abjure enemy on the Intellect Devour, Aelin? That was your turn? Ma'am? Broke the opportunity attack. Using up the smites is good. Is that there? My turn. Switch elixirs. The Radiant Resist elixir I bought. This goes on now. Finish Isabel yet. Getting damage in. Oh, 50 damage. 50. Thank you, us. Missed Aelin. Aelin flying through that. Kill a Necromite? Or take. Wait, Aelin just killed Isabel? Thought that was a Necromite. Aelin really flew through fire to kill Isabel. I did. Blair's fat ass is blocking. In. What would you go ahead and keep? Keeping them busy. I'll allow that Necromite to exist. Alright, Slayer time. Yeah, that's fine. You can have that. Another huge stream. Yeah. Knocked Aelin into the haste force. Love it. She stands up, runs through them, gets an action to attack with. Okay, this is the strat. Aelin goes down, but like she wakes up, gets hasted. Yeah, this Necromite would have to go all the way around to this side. This is why I set opportunity attack to ask on the Dryad. Do I need the spike growth up here anymore? I don't think I do. She succeeded concentration. We take that. There's fat ass out of the way. Okay, the fight's over. Fight's definitely over. 2-turn stunt, that's that. So, Will gets to live in the corner over there. Do I drop out a Slayer form so that the cutscene works? I think I do. One. Okay. Moonbeam? Oh, that would have been good. That would have been good, you're right. Greg I, it's finally happening. Is it double restricted, Glady?
Impossible. Death cannot take me. I am its master.
Yes? Ooh, okay. Spicy. I like it.
Hear me.
Yeah, thanks for being here for this, everyone. This was the plan the whole time. I wanted to have enough summons that the Slayer wouldn't have to worry about survivability. The Radiant Resist Elixir was in case I needed to eat a smite, but my summons did well enough that that wasn't a problem.
No idea what
Use minimal consumables, too. Feel good about it.
Isabel.
DM let Aelin smite on a stomp. How easy is it to normally do 390 damage in one turn without explosives? Depends how far in the game you are, and depends on how restricted things are. Also depends on your class distribution, what gear is available. Depends, is the answer. If you are in Act 3, that's easy. If you are at the very end of Act 3, that's extremely easy. If you're before that point, then it depends. Easier to do in multi-target situations. Harder to do in to one target, but not impossible.
She may have been Ketheric's daughter, but she was my world entire.
And why did you... Alright, fine, Aelin.
Then we fly this foul place.
Hey, Aelin, we've both killed Isabel. We have so much in common.
The chosen of Merkel is dead. This time.
Ketheric's netherstone. It's in his armor.
Can't loot Isabel. He has tadpole. No consume or anything. So I click on this. I didn't loot anything. The game will add the netherstone to my inventory. This is why I don't need to make a quest items exception. The same thing happens for Ketheric and Orin. Those are the only two quest items you need to pick up to beat the game. It was 390 HP Saravok.
In death, the body
Sounds like Saravok's HP, yeah.
Energy radiates from
I mean, Merkel's something like that too. I wasn't really paying attention. Saravok, Merkel.
Remarkable. Truly. And now the picture comes together. The Absolute is neither god nor man.
Guys, let's put it this way. On a Will Sorcerer build, a Scorching Ray setup, Sorcerer, Assassin, Cleric was the multi-class. I got Merkel to 21 HP during the surprise round. Just by blasting him with Scorching Rays. And I knew a lot less about how to do damage then than I do now.
Our enemies are formidable.
So, 370 almost damage.
A temporary... If the crown can do... One... Ketheric was a follower of Merkel.
On my no-hit run, I used the blood money strategy. Putting 29,600 gold in Ketheric's inventory, then giving Merkel piercing vulnerability, and using blood money from Twist of Fortune. So I can't loot this stuff. But I did get the nether stuff. Can't pick my chests back up, which is sad. But I didn't have to use the third one. Alright, well, come on. Testing the Act 1 Kithrak encounter. Seems like best get a sword and kill the remaining 4 Gith for XP. Other options seem like less XP, no sword, maybe more Lae'zel approval. Lae'zel approval is already super easy to get and pretty much irrelevant. And getting the sword from Voss there doesn't mean much in the grand scheme of things, because you could just get the sword in Act 3. If you want the sword early, get it there. But yeah. Most stuff you'd get through the game as a whole would be to disarm Voss, kill everyone else, then kill Voss through the Lae'zel long rest in the mountain pass. That gets you the most unique items. Puts Lae'zel on track for her bad ending. Gets you one fewer endgame ally. And it's not max XP, but it's good.
What's up for discussion?
Trying to figure out how to kill Raphael. One turn, no spells, topple powers, and dual run. Probably just gonna use Zera's Fiend Slaying the Fighter, Crit Paralyze, so with the Assassins, what's my initial? I think I just lose. So, fun thing about Raphael. His wings don't work. So you know how right outside the fight arena, there's a railing with a chasm over the side? I know this sounds like bait, but I'm telling you, staking my reputation on this because I've done it, you can just take Raphael, throw him over the railing, he dies. Some bosses have chasm protection, he isn't one of them. You just throw him over the railing, that's that. That's how I handled him on 3-4 different runs. And he's only a medium-sized creature, so you only need 20 strength. You just need 20 strength, and then you throw him over the railing.
Power always has. But I shall
Just be
not
things
get
goes in the
too
brain, and they fixed it. So, yeah, you can't conventionally throw certain things into chasms. There are specific ways to get around those protections if you can set up the turn order in a certain way. Like the Mind Flayer and the Merkle fight. You can throw into the chasm, but only if it's the first thing you do before combat starts. You can do the same thing to Ethel, you can do the same thing to Cazador, as long as you throw them before the combat starts. Basically, you can take advantage of the same reason why some people complain about the returning pike not returning, because they open combat with it, and technically the round that threw it and the round it was hit were different rounds, so it won't come back. You apply that exact same principle to enemies. But this is all completely unrelated, because Raphael doesn't have that. He dies, like some scrub.
You make... Indeed. She is the one who I will find her. And in killing Ketheric, with the power of the enslaved Elder Brain could reshape...
Well, disapproves, yeah, sure.
Incapacitate me. Why come to Moonrun?
I don't actually want you in my party right now, NT.
Is it true you were a member of the Absolute Cult, Drow?
Do you mean to judge me if I were Darthian?
No. I mean to learn from you. It reminds me of old times, aren't you? These Chosen have reason to fear you, and when we reach... There's...
Join me now. Alright. Take Jaheira's stuff now. She can keep her camp close. Will send me all my stuff back.
We must remain vigilant. You...
Right. Or anything. Gloves. Uh-huh. Talk to Wolbrin.
I owe you an apology. The Iron Hand gnomes are going back.
Right. Send everyone back now.
I would not linger in this. You're sure?
So if I want money, I can spec out Jaheira as a cleric. And I don't actually need to respec her to do this. Divine Intervention is at 10, but I'm level 11. So she can have the 1 druid level and then 10 cleric levels, and it works out fine. Basically always get Arcane Acuity with arrow many targets, Eye Bite him. Yeah, Eye Bite Fear is fantastic on Raphael. It's fantastic against a ton of bosses. Eye Bite between Sleep and Fear, you can control a majority of bosses. Sleep on Answer is really funny, because you can just put him to sleep, and then hit him with an auto crit to wake him up, then put him to sleep again, and he'll never get to play the game. You can just keep setting up these forced crits. Fearful is really good against Cazador, Raphael, Sarabok, a bunch of other things. Eyebite is fantastic. Good taste, Mr. Produce Man. It hasn't even been 13 hours yet. Making good time. Not a use for those. No spell run challenge. Figure out stuff that doesn't eyebite for big bosses. I like that. I did a run that I was not able to cast spells unless it was from items I had equipped. And it was a champion fighter who started 13 in every stat. He had bad knees, so he wasn't allowed to jump or hide. He kind of didn't think too highly of the whole squid thing, so he just didn't use any tadpole powers either. And he thought that people shouldn't fly. He's old-fashioned like that, so he couldn't fly. That was a fun run. Learned how to solve a lot of problems in interesting ways. Have a good one, Twister. Thanks for hanging out.
We leave the there are many more battles.
Did you not see what I just did? I don't need anyone. That's a dialogue acknowledging beating Merkel solo.
You are if you help, but if we are to succeed,
I'll think about it.
together.
The road to Baldur's Gate is west of the town. If we hurry, we'll arrive before the Absolute's forces.
So I probably do go into the Sharon Sanctuary now. I don't have the Slayer form available anymore. But I still have some pretty strong spellcasting. I want to go into the Sharon Sanctuary in the middle of town. Because I can get some loot out of this. I can get the dagger. Because I'm not taking that. I'm getting it through a dialogue. So that's allowed.
Here we go.
Minthara versus Jaheira. Yeah, Minthara likes a strong woman. And Jaheira is that. I'm gonna be a little bit cheeky here. I need this mace on right now. I could have gotten a corpse and then put the Shadow Lantern to work. The Blood of Lathander. Put these boots. Hey, I didn't know they'd pop out like that. Happy accident. Neat.
Can't even catch my breath.
I was supposed to prep daylight. Oops. It's okay. You have a big old sunbeam. Just in case I didn't account for something. Like Minthara wants. Oh, power of a god? I think I've seen that film. The power of a god. I get you.
Time to push my luck again.
Actually, let's move you a little more.
Blood comes easy these days.
6th level Moonbeam?
Nothing will stand in my way.
Crit. But that's why we put on Koku's boots. That's resistance and immunity to the surface. And I succeeded my concentration. Only DC 10 because the damage was low. Cool. Position Spiker up. That.
Still breathing, despite everything. Survival is all that matters. These boots have seen everything.
Getting Moon Lantern equipped. I don't have one.
Blood comes easy these days.
I don't have one. I have a Shadow Lantern. I don't have a Moon Lantern.
Come on, can't stay idle. Behold the dance of death. Time to push my luck again.
You? Yeah, you went over there. I misjudged. I didn't take that from the world, I took it through dialogue. And each of those shards were worth 60 XP.
Walking death.
Okay, there's more stuff I would want to do before leaving to Act 3, but I can save that for tomorrow's stream. It's been almost 13 hours. We've made some very good progress. Hit level 11, beat the Apostle of Merkel very handily. Unfortunately, did lose Shadowheart, and something I want to research in the future, trying to get around the Spear of Night dialogue. But our run's looking pretty good going into Act 3. Highlights of Act 3, we'll be doing 30 Strength Slayer as the build for a while. We can do Displacer Beast shape build crafting as well. And our gear options open up a lot because we will finally have access to money once again. And resting should be less of a problem. Thank you, everybody. Let's look for someone to raid. I will be live tomorrow. Maybe don't expect as long of a stream, but I will be live. Let's see. Blue Collar Nerd's on. JD's on. Ben is playing the Forest. So Black is on. Oh, let's raid So Black. I always like going over there. Nicely done today. Thank you, Dade. I'm sure you did fantastic as well. I was getting some updates on your run. So Black is, for reference, this guy is my most watched streamer of 2024. In my Twitch recap, #1. Insanely talented build crafter, creative guy, chill vibes over there as well. Does a lot of Souls games outside of BG3 challenge running. Big cyberpunk enjoyer. Shin Megami Tensei. He was playing Neo 2 the other day. Basically, if it's a build crafting game, So Black's a talented person at it. So he's doing a cool Sorcerer Ranger acid focused build. I believe he's in Act 3, maybe almost done with the run. So we'll head over there. I'll see you guys around. Thank you so much for hanging out. If you have my emotes, feel free to jiggle. If not, that's okay too. And catch you later. Thank you again. Bye-bye.